How's it going, people? Welcome back to another AVGAN video where I just want to take a bit of time to wish you all a happy new year. As I'm saying this, there's only about 4 minutes away from the new year where I live right now, and I don't know, man. I just it's the end of the year. It's that time of the year, and I just want to say that whatever you had going on this year, I hope next year is gonna be even better for you. Speaking of, I don't know, Yakuza, we had a pretty good year, I would say. We got Judgment, the English version. We got the remasters of Yakuza 3, Yakuza 4, and not long from now we're gonna get the remaster of 5, and with that comes the physical release of the entire collection 3 to 5. So I mean, relatively speaking, it is a good year. When I say relatively, I am pretty much referring to that one cursed year for Yakuza. Or, well, not just 1 year actually, 3 cursed years in which we had to wait and suffer for just Yakuza 5 to be announced for, the PS3. In English, of course. And even then, we only got the digital release. Which is why I appreciate the fact that they added an empty Yakuza 5 PS3 case with the physical edition of the whole remaster. Like 3 and 4 are on one CD, and well, not CD but disc. They're on one disc, and then there's Yakuza 5, which is on a separate disc. And I think that is really perfect because you can just put that in the PS3 case, and it would look just fantastic there. So yeah, it's like a nice callback or a shout out to those dark times in which fans actually tried to push for a physical release with, I believe, limited run games, but for some reason Sega turned them down. They weren't able to do that, and following that we just had to settle with the digital release and just go with that. But we got the game regardless, and it was a fun time for every Yakuza fan who was really waiting for Yakuza 5 because it was such a big Yakuza game at the time. I mean, it kind of still is, but like back then it was the biggest Yakuza game ever, released, because not only do you have multiple playable characters, you have 5 playable characters, unlike 4, which had 4, 5 has 5, that kind of thing. But you also have like 5 entire different cities. I mean, Kamurocho and Sotenbori are 2 of them, but then there's 3 new ones. So yeah, it was still pretty damn big. And for those of you who still haven't played 5, it's gonna be a pretty big experience to, let's put it that way. Yakuza 5 is like one of the biggest games in the series, and I hope you guys enjoyed as much as I did back in the day. I say that like I'm a fucking 80-year-old grandpa freaking reminiscing the times of war or something, but I mean technically it was kind of a war. We were just waiting these 3 years begging Sega to give us Yakuza 5, but it paid off in the end, I guess. And look where we are now. Oh look, it is actually exactly 2020 right now, January 1st 2020, folks. 12:01 a.m. In 15 days from now, we're gonna get motherfucking Yakuza 7, and someone asked me on the latest community post if I'm gonna stream that, and I told them, hell yeah, I am going to do that. So 15 days from now, set your alarms or whatever, and we are gonna have a blast on stream, and I hope you guys are gonna join me because it's gonna be fun. Oh, and I should have said this a lot earlier, but I also want to add how much I appreciate like every one of you following my channel and watching my videos, and just generally giving words of support from time to time, like on that community post. Some of you, like, sometimes you guys post about getting introduced to the series, and some of you guys got introduced to Yakuza because of my channel. And to be honest, I'm just gonna take the time to say this. I feel like another kind of happiness when I hear from those people Like it's one thing for you to, I don't know, have your videos out there and you know, try to get people to watch them, and it's another thing for uh, people to get introduced to them through friends, if that makes sense. Um, like whenever someone just, you know, comments about how I'm the one that, you know, got them to the series, you know, by watching one of my videos. I don't know, like the 24-hour Cinderella video, something like that. I don't know. I just feel really happy, and I just want to say that to the folks who got introduced to the series, you know, through my channel, because I don't know, man. It just fills me with happiness that that I don't know is hardly found anywhere else or something. You know, it's and like especially when these same people tell me that it was like one of the best decisions they've ever made. You know what I mean? You got them into this series. They loved it more than they expected, and it just feels good to hear it. And I don't know, like, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate all of this. Thank you so much. And yeah, you know, for those of you who still are relatively new to this series, I hope you have fun with the games. Thank you. So yeah, I really don't know what I don't like want to, you know, prolong this video more than necessary. But yeah, I just want to say Happy New Year, guys. I hope this year treats you better than last year. You know, regardless of whatever you went through, whether it was a good year or bad year. Let's hope this also is going to be a better year for Yakuza in terms of, you know, releases, content, whatever they're gonna dish out for us. And I guess that's pretty much it. Now I just want to give a special thanks to Hannya Tier patrons MiyuRon, X2009, and AVGAN. Thank you guys so much for your support, and try and have a wonderful time in you know, the first day of 2020. Peace.